Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Marvelous, another Treasure Island. I'm Zerfall.
I'm All Dragon. And
And
Dion is hungry.
Dion is hungry. He needs some...
Tomatoes.
You know what? You guys wait in there for a second with her. Thanks, guys. I
Yeah.
was really hungry. Now let's... I forget that nothing happens without you interacting with it, so I want to see if I can interact with other stuff first. Oops, that's B.
That is a big bow on the back. She is definitely being coded as Native American.
Well, I don't know, though, because...
Like the outfit, at least.
The outfit, definitely. But maybe,
I mean, it's not exactly uncommon in this type of thing.
Apparently I can't look at the guy. I'm going to talk to her from behind here.
Did you boys get rid of the mutant flowers? Wow!
Wow.
This boy was trying to find me and got lost in Death Lake. I found him and brought him back here, but we were trapped. Thanks to you, now he can go home safely.
Oh, he was right. She wouldn't harm a boy.
We should take this child home right away, by the scenic route. On your ship. I'm sure his mother is worried.
Oh, can you interact with the kid?
People in town always badmouth Miss Cisco.
Benjamin Sisko?
It's Benjamin Sisko's daughter.
But she's not a bad person or ancestor.
Daughter. She went back in time.
She teaches me lots of stuff.
Oh my!
People in town are all liars. Miss Cisco isn't a bad person at all. You gotta believe me. You guys try talking to her too. I'm sure you'll be able to see that she isn't a bad person. I was convinced she was a bad person up until now, but... That's quite the face. She's got...
Yeah.
I thought she crossed her arms for a second. I thought she was giving us some sass, but...
Oh, she's praying. He didn't mean anything by it. Will you listen to what I have to say?
I mean, that's why we clicked on you. Yes? Do we need to, like...
Don't mind what he said. The people of this
Oh.
town think
Something about
But
stolen
I've-
treasure.
long believed my father to be innocent of the crime. I mean, he was a bandit, but he wasn't a bad bandit. Still, no one will even visit his grave.
Well, that's because there's a crow there that attacks everyone.
Only his pet crow keeps him company, pooping on his gravestone all the time. I have a favor to ask you, boys. Could you please take these flowers to his grave?
They're more mutant flowers.
Received flowers from Miss
And
Cisco.
we're so excited. We love grave flowers.
Thank you. My father loved this flower.
He really loved the very specific circle of flowers that you put. He was just
No,
fucking
it's-
amazing.
It's a natural flower that just grows that way.
If you show it to the crow, I'm sure he'll remember me. And then poop on your heads. I should be the one to do it. Especially now that there aren't any mutant flowers around. But when I think of the townspeople, I can't go outside.
Oh no, they've given her agoraphobia with all their bullying. We're not allowed to teamwork her here.
Nope. Can we giant hammer her? Wrong item.
I'm curious though, because like,
Come on, Dion, you know better than that.
who ended up with the?
It was Dion.
Did. No.
Wrong item,
It's
Dion.
interesting because normally you can't use items at all, and I can't think of why any item would be used right now.
We might get something and bring it back to her.
Well, that might be true. Yeah, you're an embarrassment.
You're an embarrassment, Max.
I could have just left those two guys there. Well, I guess I couldn't have. I would have had to take Dion. And we need Dion. Oh, I wonder if you can, like... Can we speedrun this? I'm trying to... You stay in here. You might as well come with me.
Impressive teleporting hat. No, bird, get away from here. Hey, remember when we
Oh,
left
did you see
some
me
lush
thread
rock?
those needles? Oh, so close. What? You're making this a solid thing? I thought you could go behind the tree. Ah, I was doing so well.
All coming apart. Speedrun strats.
All right, I got to get the flowers out here. No, I got to interact with bird and bring flowers. Caca. No one's getting near this grave. As long as this... Oh.
As long as this crow is here, we can't get near the tombstone.
Oh no, his heart has begun to melt.
Cisco's flower. See, it's a single flower.
Caca. Cisco's flower. Caca. Indio's daughter isn't bad. She's a nice, pretty girl.
Those things technically have nothing to do with each other.
She's
well,
a
the nice
pretty girl.
part. The nice part it does, but the pretty girl part doesn't have anything to do with it. And he poops on the flowers.
Oh, he's gonna drop some feathers? Can I keep these feathers? Are these my feathers now?
Yeah, I hope you're not allergic to them. Grave of the super evil bandit Indio is written here. What? There's a gap in the stone here. I think something's inside.
We should rob this grave.
Yeah, darn right.
Yeah, get the thing. Is there a different...
You might have to, like... ram the,
Oh, maybe. Oh, I've lost my...
no. Hammer?
Just freaking desecrate the grave.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I bet you need Polly Pocket.
Oh no, that's the one we don't have.
I know. I know.
All right, wait. Listen, you go back, bud. There's no point. All right, I was gonna swap locations, but
Pretty sure we'd need to bring them all back anyway, because something will probably open or something. Hey, what? The bird is there now.
oh, see, the bird's faster than the hat. Caca. Cisco's a pretty and nice girl. She's a pretty girl. Caca. You guys are all right.
Thank you for taking the flowers to my father's grave. I know you did because the bird came here. If I can do anything to help you, please let me know. I can still recall a little bit about the town's history.
No, I gotta wait. Alright. Let's go.
And you don't even have the dash shoes either.
No, but I can kick things. But he's cutting corners by walking on angles, which you can't do with the dash shoes. We should check out that sleeping dog on our way back.
What if you could only pass by that dog like 3 times and then the dog would be back and then you'd be soft locked?
What is this, King's Quest?
Yes. Yes, let's use the girl, the little tiny girl.
So we can't use an item here. It's giving us the buzz.
Hmm.
But I can't use it.
Okay. No.
I can kick it from the back. Well, no, I'm disappointed that we brought him. Do you need to just be, like, directly on the... No? Now the game's just being obtuse.
Yeah.
Alright, what items do we have? Let's
Maybe
get
we
everyone
need
together so we can
teamwork.
look at all of them at once.
Well, if we can't use an item, maybe we need a teamwork.
I mean, it's possible. Alright, here's the deal, though. If you can use a teamwork... Please look at it. Thank you. It will not buzz at us. It just says, hey, we have to do something else. There we go.
All right, let's combine our power. Push to
I
move
see.
it.
We are destroying his grave a little bit.
Yep. Yep. Something was under the gravestone. Received a mysterious old photograph.
Look at this photograph.
It sure is an old photo.
But it can't be that old because it's a photograph.
Who could these people be? And what's that guy holding? Could it be? The people in town might know more. I bet we need to go show Indio's daughter. You can try to push it back.
Get out of here. I'm not trying to talk to you. Yeah, look. We're not even... We can't fix it.
Nope. No, we desecrated the grave. We are going to hell.
I mean, I suppose we should try to talk to some of these people first. Like, this lady's an old pirate lady, right?
She's in the...
Oops. This is the waterman.
Yeah, it's the house next to the mansion. That has clocks that chime creepily.
When my father died, he said, "Stop living in my mansion, you must live in the servants' quarters." And then he boarded it up with his last of his strength.
Hello, my little travelers. How are you feeling today? This town used to be a pirate port. There's lots of interesting stuff in this room. You should take a good look around.
Look at this photograph.
Oh, wow. What are you doing with that photo?
I put it in the grave.
When I met him, he didn't seem the type to steal things. My husband found a crystal ball.
My husband found a crystal ball. It was in the hand of the bandit we claim stole the crystal ball before he ever had it.
He said that it was supposed to lead to an even greater treasure. Later, my son left home in search of the same crystal ball. This is my husband when he was younger. His name was Christopher Benson. He once said, "I found someone who can build a time machine."
What?
He was quite convinced that it was true, but he had been deceived.
I bet you that time machine's gonna turn out to be true. Alright, cool story, bro. I'm just curious. This is boarded up, right? Yep.
We should probably go speak to the sheriff and the
mom?
kid's mom.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Oh, I fell fast asleep after eating. I don't think he'll be up anytime soon.
Goo goo goo. Which is dog for.
Oh, wait, no. Z.
That's true. So it looks like that dog feel asleep. Hey, what do you have to say about this photograph? Why is she so obsessed with this house?
Because it's a house with no entrance. But there's a window that you could easily break and climb inside.
I sort of recognize these people, but maybe not. A long time ago, Indio fabricated outlandish stories. He said he could use the town's treasure for a time machine. They couldn't have been true stories, right?
Also, apparently the town stole this from him originally, or he presented it somehow.
This crystal was the town's treasure to us. But to Indio, it was a piece of a time machine.
How does the guy's wife. No. She was like, oh, you met some guy that said he could use it as a time machine. Oh, yeah, I remember that Indio guy. No, he wasn't the time machine guy, was he?
Didn't this guy say with Indio's help I can time travel? Or something crazy like that?
So I think I remember these guys. Oh, right, they were the time travelers. Also, here's a bunch of information about them. Wow, take a look at this picture. Look at this photograph.
Take a look at my life.
No, the old man is supposed to be taking the look. This guy is Indio. The guy who fooled the legendary pirate Benson, right? Indio filled Benson's head with lies, but got caught trying to make his escape in a time machine. If you can find 4 of these crystal balls, it's rumored they'll unlock a marvelous treasure. But it's on another island.
We have a title! Sort of.
Benson found this one and we kept it as the town's treasure. That's the legendary pirate Benson, isn't it? For the
I don't know, you
legendary
tell
pirate,
me.
People aren't very good at recognizing him.
Yeah.
Hey kid, I'm a computer. Hey guys, please tell everyone Miss Cisco isn't a bad person. No, he's a gangster. Miss Cisco's a nice person, see?
See?
That's an old picture. I don't know who it is, but his eyes look just like Miss Cisco's. Yeah.
How do you...
Yeah, he can only see one eye. He doesn't know if both his eyes look like that. No idea. No idea. See, I ain't talking. I don't know. Ain't get nothing out of me.
Coppers can't make me talk. Thank you, thank you! It was Miss Cisco, wasn't it? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
Oh, if the apple tree's on a hill.
It's so sad. The child is in shock and can't say the truth. What is this photograph?
I think
Look, you can see his chest. This is porn. Oh, this is another fine man. Who could it be?
That's the kid's dad too.
Getting a little warm. Ooh, what a pretty jewel. Oh my, what a hunk!
Man. Thanks, partners. If anything else goes awry, be sure to come on back, you hear? You really saved the day. Y'all really saved the day.
Darn right, y'all did.
Well, this is quite an old photograph.
I mean, it's in color.
This man is the father of the girl who lives in Death Lake. This man's wife lives next to the giant house in the East End. This is how I talk about people too when I look at photographs. Oh yes, this was the neighbor that lived 3 doors down. They were married to a woman. I know their name and everything, but I'm not telling it to you.
Who came from the big house on the east side of town. I everything I know is in reference to the houses that people live in.
Only Indio knew where to find the town's treasure. So we killed him. But dead men tell no tales. How did he die?
It was a bit of a mistake.
In retrospect, I'm pretty sure we shouldn't have strung him up and then buried him, and then buried this photograph with him. What's the crying man have to say about
Someone
this?
said that you should ask questions and then kill him, but we all wanted to kill him and ask questions later.
It turns out they were right.
Hey, Grave, our fun zone is where Indio, the leader of blah 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 blah, you know,
The
etc.
Bandits.
etc. I think you've already
Yeah, we've already been.
gotten that. Yeah. You just need to show him the item.
Who are these? Who are these other bandits too? Like,
Yeah, I know the guys in this picture all too well. All too well. The jerks, they owed me $50. Now that Indio's dead, no one knows where the crystal ball is at. If you really want to know so badly, you gotta become a necromancer. Make yourself a time machine.
Oh man, do you know who knows how to make time machines? Indio. If we go back in time and ask him.
Yeah, darn right. It's Benson, yeah? He was a good guy, but got taken in by Indio. He said he could use it to make a time machine. Benson let Indio borrow the town's treasure, so it wasn't stolen by Indio then. But he got hoodwinked by a master of deception.
What happened to this guy too? Before Indio got captured and stuff.
This is Indio, the leader of the bandits, right? I mean, I said I knew these people all too well. But I'm gonna ask you. He tricked Benson with promises of a time machine. And then the bandits made off with the town's treasure.
I'm still not sure where these other bandits are.
Look, just trust us. He had a posse. We're not gonna talk about him anymore. But trust us. There was a whole posse. You know it. There were millions of them. Yeah.
Thank you for taking the flowers to my father's grave. I already told your friend all about that.
She doesn't seem that old, but she can just barely recall a bit of the town history.
No, she's very forgetful.
This picture was very special to my father, which is why I buried it with him. How did you get it?
Teamwork? Oh, in that case, teamwork does make the dream work.
It's my father, Indio. He said he could travel through time. And of
Could you
course,
imagine if she was
can't
like-
we all?
He said he could travel through time, but he was just lying to Benson so we could steal the town treasure. Can you believe he fell for it?
My father told me he had made a time machine. He used it in the hope that this man would see for himself. That the water around town would soon be dried up.
Wait, they went to the future?
Apparently. I mean, aren't we all time travelers traveling to the future?
No, because time's just a construct, man.
The people of this town believe this is a special item. It really isn't. They believe it leads to an even greater treasure. But to us, it's really a component of the time machine.
Wait, us?
To you, this was the most important treasure of your life. To me, it was just a time machine.
Dang it.
Do you have something new to say now that we've talked about this? No? Interesting. Well, that's not entirely helpful.
Go to the bird?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You'd be like, I know where that thing is. Kaka! Cisco's a pretty girl. Kaka, you guys are alright. We're not allowed to show him an item or teamwork this bird.
It's terrible. Screw you, bird. No one loves you.
There must be... Oh, is there one more person in town that we need to talk to or something?
Did we talk to Benson's wife?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think there's someone slightly to the left of the other screen.
It was the farmer guy? Did we talk to him?
This guy. Yeah, we can get in there and talk to him. You gotta be close enough to someone to show him a photograph. This was a lively town until the bandits attacked. Now our crops won't even grow. There's also the guy with the water we have to talk to, too. All
Excuse
our
me.
woes are due to those spineless bandits.
When you say attacked, do you actually just mean that...
I mean, they borrowed our treasure
Benson-
and then didn't give it back because they went in on a time machine.
Yeah.
Everyone on the town ought to recognize these guys.
Including that little kid.
Indio was leading the bandits. It's his fault they attacked us. Our water dried up. And now nothing will go our way. What if they went forward in time However far. Maybe he'll just show up out of nowhere one time. Anyways, and then the bandits were like, "Oh my God, they killed Indio. We got to go attack the town." And it turns out they did attack. That's the legendary pirate, Christopher Benson, isn't it? In it? He tried to take back the town treasure and died doing it. Or went to the future. We're not sure. He was buried in the cemetery outside of town. Oh, maybe we have to check that out.
Yeah.
We call this the town's treasure. Legendary pirate Christopher Benson once spoke of this. He said it could be used to find Maverick's treasure. It said the treasure was hidden on some other island. It's
Another
a marvelous treasure.
island, you say?
Yeah, on another treasure island. Alright. Real quick, let's see if we can find Benson's grave here. Oh, that time we didn't lose our buddies. Any of these Benson's grave? Yeah.
It says the hero who protected our town. Christopher Benson rests here. It's the tombstone for Christopher Benson.
We're gonna teamwork it.
All right, let's do some more sacrilegious grave robbing.
Yeah. You teamwork it and all three of them just go like, I know this guy was a liar. Let's just pee on this.
Sorry, did it beep when you tried to teamwork it?
Meow, meow.
Okay. Didn't want to try any items?
I tried items too and it also went meow, meow.
Oh, okay. This is the only water in town. I should have listened to Indio and dug more wells.
Oh, see, this is the guy that's gonna be,
How can this be the only water left in town? If only I could turn back the hands of time. I want to go back and do it all over again. Definitely should have dug those wells.
Hey, do you think this machine is the time machine?
Long time ago, I thought about making a digging machine, but I lost the blueprints. Either that, or we'll need these to make the time machine.
Oh, maybe can we teamwork this junk? Nope. All right.
That won't work.
We should have showed the junk dish photograph. Oh, noise.
Where did you find this photo? Have you shown it to anyone else? Keep this a secret, but listen to me.
We clearly showed it to everyone but you.
Indio really did make a time machine.
Well, why isn't he using it to go back in time and dig the wells?
Because he doesn't have the orb.
Oh, okay.
The time room he used is in the locked up mansion. I don't know how he did it, but here is a message that Indio left behind.
He said, "Marp, marp, marp, jump."
The old lady over there should have the key to the mansion. There's a picture here. There are 3 clocks. First one is at 10 o'clock. Next one at 9:30. And the last one is at 10:30. 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10:30. What's it mean?
I'm not able to take this with me? I guess we'll check
Nope.
it again later if we need it.
No, we're just going to leave it here.
He's like, keep this a secret. I'm going to leave it on the counter in case you need it later.
Yeah, it's a secret to everybody.
All right, folks. Next time we come back, we're going to talk to this old lady, get a key, and go in the mansion. Oh, what?
Well, I guess we're not going to talk to her right away.
Something's going down. She's just getting some pickles out of her cold storage.
Good, lock her in there.
All right, folks. We'll see you next time and find out what's going on with this mysterious old lady.
See you then.